Welcome back to Family Health Today. I'm your host, Dr. Jeanette Neshwat. In today's culture, education is the key to success, and the quality of an education that a child receives is directly related to that child's success later in life. But education of the parent is also an integral element in the development of a child in all aspects of their lives. That is where Parent Information and Resource Center comes into play. And joining us now is Caroline Thornton, who is the co-director for the Center for Effective Parenting, which serves as the local branch of the Parent Information and Resource Center. Welcome to the show, Caroline. Appreciate you being here today.
Thank you.
So tell us, what is PIRC?
What is PIRC? PIRC is a Arkansas Parent Information Resource Center, which is funded by the Federal Department of Education.
What do you offer?
We offer professional development for educators statewide, and we also offer free parenting classes for parents within our community here.
Why is this so important to our community, Caroline?
Parents need parenting information. It's critical, and unfortunately our children, we do not get that manual with the child when it's born, so all parents need some help, even good parents need good help. So by that we offer the parenting classes that are available here.
Very good. And Carlene, how is this program funded?
We're funded by the Federal Department of Education, and this is our 15th year that we've been in operation. Our funding's a little, we have a concern about future funding, but we will continue to do this as long as we have funds.
Now tell us what classes and services are offered at the PIRC Center.
Okay, we have parent information, how to help your child with your homework, study skills, motivation, parent-teacher conferences. These are small inserts that parents can take home and read. How's the best way to communicate with their teacher, their child's teacher? How do they communicate with their school? What are their steps, how to improve the academic success for children?
Very good, very invaluable sources. Now, what age groups is this program for?
Our target group is 0 to 12 probably, but we work with the teachers, we work with the administrators at the schools, but we target schools that are in Title I or in school improvement as our target focus.
I see.
Of families.
Is there a cost for this program? Are there fees involved, or can anyone attend?
Anybody can attend our parenting classes. We offer them 5 times a week, basically, here at the Jones Center for Families, and every Tuesday night from 6 to 8 p.m. we have free parenting classes. These are scientifically research-based parenting classes and their curriculum series, and then there's a repeat of that class on Wednesday morning for the working parent that may work at night, that they can attend during the day from 10 to 12 noon on Wednesday. And then on Thursday we have brown bag lunch. And Thursday night we have 6 to 8, another class that's open and different topics each week.
Sure, that's fantastic. Who do you recommend attend these classes? New-time parents or
I encourage any parent to come, because you learn new things each time you come, and sometimes you think you may know this or whatever, but I learn things too when I go and hear, well, I never thought about doing it that way. Maybe that would be a good way to parent.
Who teaches the classes?
We have different people on staff. We have full-time parent educator, and then different ones of outreach to the schools, education outreach, so we all cover it. But we have staff on staff that teaches the classes.
Are they year-round classes?
Yes. They are ongoing all year, and they're open and they're free to the public.
Wow.
And there's free child care available if they make reservations early.
So you can bring your children with you and not have to worry about having a babysitter at home.
They're right down the hall, yes.
All right, what are some of the topics that the classes teach?
We usually try, discipline is our biggest. How do I discipline my child? You know, meltdown in Walmart. What do I do when they just lose control totally? That's probably one of our bigger ones. Developmental stages. What should my child be doing at this age and this stage? How to teach a child to problem solve. You know, you've got the helicopter parent that comes in and swoops in and tries to do all for the children, and you really need to allow the child to problem solve, critical thinking, and teach them how to resolve their own problems.
And are you getting a lot of positive feedback from the parents with these classes? Are they seeing results with their children?
They do see results, and they do say, oh, I tried that and that worked. I never thought about doing it that way before.
Very neat, very neat. And so anyone is eligible. As long as you're a parent, as long as you have a child.
You don't even have to have a child. You can come with or without.
So if you're an aunt or an uncle or grandparents.
Yes. We have a lot of grandparents who have custody of their grandchildren. And we also offer a once-a-month grandparent support group. That's the first Tuesday of every month.
Very interesting.
And
how many students or parents, should I say, do you have in each class?
It varies from week to week, depending on what time, you know, what the needs are, and the numbers vary, but they're usually pretty full classes, and that's why we're offering so many, is so parents have the choice of when they'd like to come to those.
Sure. And what do you have to do to get into these classes, Carlene?
First come, first serve.
First come, first serve. So they fill up pretty quickly,
if you have a seat and there's room in there, you can certainly attend.
So there's no sign-ups or anything like that?
On our parenting curriculum series class, sometimes if they haven't made the first week or 2 or 3, you know, you need to build on the skills, and sometimes they will require you to make on the parenting curriculum series class.
So there's certain classes that you have to take first before you
need to
proceed.
Yeah, so we may be doing this curriculum, and we encourage you to do the first series, second and third, so that you build on the skills at the first session. It's hard to catch everybody up.
Sure, but a parent can, or anyone can start at any time during the year and still be able to go through the process. It's not like you have to start right at January. You can start in June
these are
if you need to. Very good. And now, where can parents or people watching our show find more information about this program?
They can call our office at 479-751-6166 to find out what classes are being offered, and we can usually tell them what the schedule holds. And all classes are held at the Jones Center for Families in room 112, and they are Tuesday night, Wednesday, Thursday, and Thursday night.
Very good. And you know, for some people at home, for some parents, they're not sure what to do, or if they need the class, or if it's worth their while. What would you say to them?
I'd say call and talk to us, and try us one time, because a lot of times if they'll just come to one class, they'll come back to other classes because they benefit from it.
And is it just an hour-long class?
Most of them are 2 hours.
2 hours long. So even if you attend once or twice, you can gather lots of information for
that you
just a few visits.
And then you get a certificate at the end of each session that you can carry home with you, or you can take to the courts or the Department of Human Services. And we have a lot of parents who are court-ordered to get parenting classes.
Oh, really? Okay. How do you think this has a positive impact on not only the parents, but the children in the long run?
I think it impacts the children quite a bit. The parents, it changes their behavior and the way they parent. And many of them were not many parents were not parented correctly when they were growing up, and that's why it's so important that they get some skills that they need to work with their children, or they get to the point of frustration and angry and spanking and doing things that, you know, are not developmentally appropriate for their child. So it'd be better if they had some skills and some techniques that would work.
Very good. And do you have volunteers?
Yes, we would love to have volunteers, and they can usually work during the day, anytime during the day for us, or they can volunteer to facilitate a class at night. Plus, they get to attend the class too. So
sure. Now, the teaching materials. Tell us about the research behind the teaching materials.
Our curriculum, we try to use only scientifically based research parenting curriculums that have been approved by the Department of Education.
Sure.
And we take those and make them fit our community, because what works with one family, one parenting curriculum, may not work for another. So.
Well, fantastic. Excellent, valuable information. We appreciate what you do for us in our community. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, stay tuned. Family Health Today will be back in just a moment.